He said, and I quote, "Enjoy this moment you have with me right now, because if anything happens to me, I know you're the one person who cried the most. I have been in the midst of plenty and still feel empty." Okay? I have to errands the room, so I have to go and pick up some things from the grocery store. And secondly, I have to visit this friend who is battling with depression. I would say depression isn't something explained, so you cannot explain it. And the worst thing you can do to someone who's depressed is to ask them to explain themselves. I don't think it's a good idea. Coming from experience, I have had my moments, and it's not pretty. And the worst question you don't want to be asked is, what triggered it, or why are you depressed? And then we do these things, especially Nigerians, we do this thing where we feel as if being depressed is a mental state, right? It's like your body telling you everything is fine, right? Everything is going great. But your body keeps telling you it's not just good enough. You might just lose it someday. It's not enough. Maybe you're not doing good. Are you sure they really care about you? Especially if it comes to relationship or connecting with people. It's like, are you sure they care about you? Maybe they're just laughing at you the way you laugh at yourself. And it's all these dark thoughts in your head that you tell yourself that you feel people are thinking about you saying. And this person reached out to me yesterday, and he said, and I quote, "Enjoy this moment you have with me right now, because if anything happens to me, I know you're the one person who cried the most." And that didn't let me sleep throughout the night. So I got up this morning, made a meal, because I mean, if you're depressed, you still need to eat food. And I am going to see this person and try to probably Netflix, go out, maybe join me to go pick some things from the grocery store. And then after that, just talk to the person, we'll pray together, and then I'll come home. So I don't know who is currently battling this right now. I have PCOS, so it comes in and out most times. But if there's one person, if there's anyone at all, if there's someone who cares about you, I believe you should try and talk to the person. I don't know who you feel like is your safe space, but if you have someone who feels safe, is your comfort zone, guys, I encourage you to talk to somebody. Sometimes they might not even understand what you're going through, but just you talking about it clears it from your own mind. They don't even need to understand what you're saying. You just need to talk about how you feel, because the more you talk about how you feel, the easier it is in your mind. And then you get to hear, "Oh no, you're not at fault. It's not your fault. Nothing, especially nothing is your fault. You didn't choose to be depressed. It's the phase, it will pass." So what I do most times when I'm depressed is I take my supplements. I try and take enough sunlight as much as possible, and try and strength train. I don't do cardio because I mean I'm too big for cardio. But I try and strength train just to get my mind like, okay, there's something harder than my life, which is lifting these dumbbells, baby, or pushing this deadlift. Yeah, there's something worse than that. Get your nails done, get your hair done. If you're a female, if you're a man, talk to. I feel like guys are easier to talk to. Talk to somebody. I feel like even if it's your mom, talk to your mom, right? Talk to your mom, talk to somebody. Don't just die in silence, because if you die, you're going to leave more pain behind. People who care about you will start wondering, was I not good enough for this person to open up to? They will be hurt. So it's like you just looping everybody into your problems. So take it from me, who, anyways, I'm going to see this friend. I made stew and rice, and we're going to see this person. And then we're going to go to the grocery store. I also need to get castor oil. I need to get black castor oil, because there's this trend that is going on about using castor oil. Isn't a trend, but we just found out. I mean, it has been going on for long, but we just found out using castor oil. And I started using it on my tummy, and it has worked. I don't know how to show progress, but I'm going to try and show you some of my progresses. Aside that, let's go and make someone's day today, shall we? So please, you all should stop joking about it, especially people who feel like they don't get depressed because they're good at shoving their feelings down whenever they feel something. So they feel like everyone else should do it. It's not that easy for everybody. So please stop laughing at people. I've had people who I tell, "Oh, I'm depressed," and then they just laugh and be like, "What's there to be depressed about? Just go out. Is it that's thinking too much? You have a weak mind. You are not strong enough, and it's because you could have everything and still be depressed." I have been in the midst of plenty and still feel empty. Okay.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
It is not, depression isn't a, oh, because I'm broke. That's you being sad. But depression is when you have everything and it feels like you have nothing. It's like, is this even worth it? Is this necessary? Am I sure I'm doing it the right way? Am I sure I'm enough? Am I sure I'm going the right direction? It's a lot. So please try and be nice to somebody who tells you, oh, I'm going through something. Try and be nice to that person, especially my Nigerian people. You all know how to laugh shit out, and most times you just make people scared and not be able to talk about their feelings. So please, let's not do that, okay? We are mature people. Let's not do that. All right, if you don't know how to process people's feelings just because you know how to shove down your own, shut up, listen to them speak, and when they are done, all you can say is, it's a phase, it will pass. Take care of yourself. If you can help them, if you know what activities you can involve them in to get them out of that mindset, I encourage you to do that. But aside that, let's go. And grocery store, yeah.